Hey y'all, so look, I was thinking about the time that my very first fight, okay? I was thinking about when I was in high school and I got in a fight, the first one of many, okay? So, I was talking to my partner and she was like, yeah, you should tell him. I was thinking about the time I got jumped. So technically I guess they jumped me. Now I'll tell y'all about the other time I got jumped in school. I really got jumped, okay? But let me tell y'all, I'm bringing it up because I feel like somebody need to hear this story. Because when I was thinking about it, I think I was in the 10th grade, 9th or 10th grade. I don't even remember what grade I was in, but I was thinking about that. And I was like thinking about how it ties in to right now. Because, I don't always talk about how these little just be throwing work at me, but they do all the time. I'm just weak. They weak. And if they watching out, right? That's how I feel about them. And I didn't felt like that. So I was thinking about it, talking to my partner. And I said, let me come tell y'all. So I'm bringing it up because, as y'all know, I'm Jane the Seer. So I tell the future. I see things in the Akashic records, right? So when I think about how people come for me right now, it's the same exact way they used to come for me in school. So it was these girls, right? They didn't like me. The girl who wanted to fight me didn't like me from elementary school, y'all. Because I went to a whole nother middle school and then I came back for high school. Anyway, so one time I was at the football game by myself. And these girls, it was a big group of them. And they knew their homegirl wanted to fight me, but we never fought. This is my first fight. Why the whole group of girls cornered me on the bleachers and then pushed me down the bleachers, y'all. They wanted to force me to fight. So what did I do? I got up, embarrassed. But I got up, told them to meet me around the corner, and I drugged their friend. Hey y'all, if you watching, I drugged the friend, and that was it. And ever since then, I went to whooping people down. But I bring that up because I was thinking about it, like, why was there a whole group of them for me? I was 5'7", like 134 pounds. Why did all of them, and they were supposed to be the big girls in school, like the big thumpers, and they just knew their friend was going to beat me up, but they was wrong. By the way, half of them are practitioners now. What do you know? Them hoes can't get on my books for nothing in their life. Listen, I usually don't even talk about this, but I really don't got much to say. I just wanted to let you guys know. So whenever you're thinking about gang stalking and like people throwing work at you and stuff, it seems unbelievable because it's like we don't do that. But really, Spirit was working with me and was like, you really think they don't do that? Don't you remember in high school, them girls in high school, you think it's going to stop now? You're a public figure. Everybody can see you. You're a content creator. Everybody can see you. Of course they doing that to you now. They've been having a gang up on you. They're definitely ganging up on you now. So I just wanted to check in with my girlies. Listen, don't ever let that change you. Don't be scary. Don't be worried. And don't give into it. Because if the whole group of them need to come for you, you was a bad mamma jamma. Okay? Period. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Here's the real tea. So that was whatever. I remember, okay. Now fast forward a couple years later. These sisters and their homegirl had jumped me in school. They said, oh, we gonna wait for Jane after second period and da-da-da-da. And I remember I was wearing some Grape 5 Fusions. Y'all remember them? Remember we used to wear the Fusions? So I wore some Grape 5 Fusions and I took them off. I remember because they, rumor was around the school. They said, oh, they're going to be waiting for you after second period. They're going to be waiting for you after second. Mind you, I'm 29 years old. So these stories are from like 10, 12 years ago. But they're like, oh, they're going to be waiting for you after school, after second period. And if they knew me, they know I was a thumper, baby. I was ready. So I was like, okay, well, y'all, you ain't finna catch me. You ain't finna catch me. So I waited for them. Guess what? So they jumped me, right? Now, they thought they was going to jump me, but they got handled. Okay? There's a whole backstory behind it because I had already whooped one of them at their mama house. I whooped them at their house already. And they was mad. Anyway, so this is what happened. Tell me why. So I start fighting the sister, right? And the other sister jump in. They pull me on the ground, right? I'm still working the sister, right? So this boy I was talking to, he picks me up. And he threw me in the corner with the friend. So I done fought all three of them at this point. Me by myself, okay? I'm bringing this up for a reason. The girl who was supposed to be my best friend at the time, she was at the fight. She didn't help me, okay? I'm getting jumped. She's not helping me, but the boy I was talking to, he helped me. So when they jumped at me, he picked me up and he threw me into a corner with this girl because, you know, they knew I had them hands. So, like, I don't know where I'm from. We like to fight close together. Like, I just want to run up, like, you know. So he picked me up. He threw me in the corner behind this chair. It was like, it was just me and her. You know how they say, like, I always like to say, you could tell how much heart somebody got. So it was like, how much heart you got? Because I just put her in a corner and I was just thumping her. But I bring it up because guess what? There was a girl on the side. Me and the girl was beefing. She jumped in for me. But my best friend at the time didn't. Okay. Now I say that to say this. The girl who jumped in, who was my rival, she's the one that helped me. And rumor went around the school that she helped me. She even walked up to me and told me later, like, nah, I know we don't fuck with each other, but I'm not gonna let you get jumped. And she saw my best friend and was about to hit my best friend for not helping me. So I say that. Moral of the story is, bitch, I don't do frenemies. I don't do weirdos. I'm Mariah Carey. And my op helped me. You want to know why? Probably because she knew I was a worthy op. So I'm just saying, if my best friend at the time didn't help me, but the girl who I wanted to fight, she helped me because she stood on principle. So a lot of times we just got to stand on principle. And, you know, that's actually a reminder for me because just because me and certain people might not get along, it don't mean that I'm going to just let you be out the dry, you know. And I feel like that's probably how a lot of people must be feeling about us, feeling about you. I really don't know where I'm going with this story, but I just want to let you guys know. Sometimes who you think your friend is, they really not your friend. Sometimes, like they say, keep your enemies closer. And I'm telling you, that day, my enemy helped me. She jumped right in and drug a bitch. Yeah. So isn't that interesting?